Cat is 50 today, and Cat has in her hand, what have you got, Cat?
I had a glove.
That's a big glove.
Nice new glove.
Let's see what's going to happen.
That up there, and then as I put him on,
Hello.
he is quite heavy, so he weighs 3.4 kilos. But if at any point he wants to jump off, if we keep him like this, I'll just take over. So I do have control of him. If you start to feel a little bit of pain in your arm, he is really friendly. You can sort of tuck your elbow in. It makes the load a little bit easier.
Yes. Yeah, no, just like those shoulders.
It's more not of a it's not a natural position to really hold your arm in, so it is a heavy weight to take. So if he does get heavy at any point, just say no.
Well, it's not that heavy when you think about the size of the animal.
You're doing very good today.
Go home tonight, get 3.
I say that, you're going to jump off.
Go
No.
home tonight and get 3 bags of sugar.
Cat.
Put those on your hand and stand like that for 10 minutes.
No, we're not going in the trees.
And probably best not to.
Right.
You see yourself? Is that a problem with my glasses?
It's not normal to swallow things. And
I won't look at the horse of the mouth. How old is he?
he's about 5 years old now.
Okay.
So you can see, obviously being a golden eagle, the reason they're called golden eagles, they do get that golden colour in the head.
He's got a mullet.
We are slowly getting. Slowly getting. But you can tell he's still a juvenile. If you look at his tail at any point, he's still got quite a lot of white on it. So that's how you can actually tell.
Oh, okay. And the white spots. Oh, sorry, that's my fault.
Come here.
White spots on his back. Are they young birds as well?
That's just where he got damp when he was flying.
Oh.
So underneath it's all
white.
white.
Yeah. Sorry, mate.
Start again. You weren't expecting that.
No, sorry. I'll put my hand away.
So yeah, we've got a variety of tricks. He's the second
So yeah, so eagles, because of the size of them,
Mm.
they just take that long to mature. So whereas like a kestrel, it takes a year or two.
Okay.
Eagles take much longer. You're a bit grumpy.
Yeah, sorry. I started doing that.
He's doing very well. He's quite
Midas
comfortable.
won't fly to any.
He's not looking around scared or anything. He's just sort of taking it all in.
Is there any interaction with the local wildlife?
So the buzzards down the bottom that aren't out at the moment hate him.
Right.
Oh,
We don't know why, but they particularly hate him. They don't hate the bigger white-tailed we have.
Okay.
Absolutely fine with the kites. They're fine with
Yeah.
the buzzard we have, which is
gonna
the
ask you
main
that.
necessity because they're territorial.
course.
You would think that they hate our buzzard, but they don't care.
No.
It's just him that gets a hard time, so he gets bullied.
Is it?
We do have an amazing shot of basically a buzzard dive bombing him. He's mid-flight, upside down with his feet
Yeah.
out, trying to grab the buzzard at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah.
Because that is his defence, is to basically show them the feet.
Well, quite some tools though. Yeah.
So if at any point he grabbed hold of the buzzard hasn't got much chance.
no.
Difference in size, isn't there?
There's a difference in size and the sheer power. So even though the white-tailed is bigger than him,
Is it?
he's much more powerful.
Okay.
So white-tailed are primarily scavengers.
Right.
These guys are hunters.
Yep.
So you're looking at things up to the size of small deer, so anything up to the size of a roe deer.
That's pretty impressive, mate. Can ride our way. Plenty of deer around our way.
And they're not very light to pick up.
No. Keep it really positive. I'll give you armour rest and then you can try again if you want. But yeah, so if you imagine, you can see the back one's the biggest, so that's where all the power is.
Yes.
If he really wanted to, this glove means nothing, which is why I've got plaster on the finger, because he went
Yes.
with that.
Right. Yeah.
Not on purpose, you don't know your own strength sometimes, and you get a little bit excited around food. But basically, the average grip strength of a human,
Yep.
an adult male, you're looking at 80 to 90 psi. You know, grip,
Yep.
450
It's pretty good.
in a male.
Yes.
They reckon females can go up to 700.
Oh, really? That's interesting. Are the females bigger?
Females are always bigger in birds. Because they need to incubate the eggs and things, they have the bigger body mass for it.
Yeah.
But it does also mean they are the dominant sex.
No different in our house.
So are they like, I know sparrowhawks, the eyes get darker as they get older. Is that a general bird of
That's
prey, or is
a
it just
true hawk
thing? Right.
thing. So sparrowhawks, goshawks
Yeah.
in this country, Goshawks are the same. So if you look at a baby goshawk, you can always tell baby goshawks they have bright blue eyes.
Blue?
And then as they get older, they go orange, and then they just get darker to
Yeah.
the blood red colour that gives them that sort of scary look.
Right.
All hawks and eagles have sort of this colour eye.
Right.
And then owls have, the owls are their own
Okay.
weird thing.
Right.
They're not actually a technical bird of prey.
No.
Oh, thanks. Oh, that's a very big one. Lovely.
Yeah. When you gotta go, you gotta
Yeah,
go.
owls are their
Sounding
own
comfortable?
weird things. It generally means that they're going to take off.
Oh, okay. They're lightening the load, are you?
So it's sort of, they have pre-flight checks. So
Yeah.
pre-flight checks is have a poo, maybe sort their feathers out, have a bit of a flap,
Okay.
have what's called a rouse, which you often see birds, once they're really comfortable, they'll puff up all the feathers and then shake them all, and it
Yeah.
resets all their feathers in alignment,
Right.
ready for flight. So that's
Yeah.
their pre-flight checks. But yeah, the main one to tell is they have a ginormous poo before flying, don't you? We put it that way. But he is. Once
It's amazing.
he's probably one of the nicest birds we have.
Is
He's basically a giant puppy. Yeah, a big puppy. But because of the power that he actually has, it's very important. The main thing with him is not how he flies really, it's more his manners when we're not flying him. Because of the sheer power of him. What have you done here? You've stood on it. Right, lift this first. There we go.
Like a dog.
Because, yeah.
His lead, maybe.
No, please don't grab me. Yeah, so because of the sheer power and strength of them, it's more important to us that we have a nice friendly eagle. Because if we have a grumpy eagle that wanted to, you could do some serious damage.
Yes. Yeah, of course.
So part of our job is just to keep him nice and happy basically.
Yeah.
Don't we? We do that. Yeah. So we have a nice friendly eagle that we can.
That's
I
amazing.
know! They make the wussiest sounds as well, don't you? You think eagles and you think big, like when you go to the films and you see an eagle and they make that big scream.
Yes.
It's not actually an eagle.
Okay.
It's actually it's a red-tailed hawk.
Okay.
Primarily this one. If you actually listen to eagle screams, they sound like geese. Don't you?
Do you hiss as well?
He does what we call the dragon, which heckles on a dog.
Right.
Exactly the same. So all the feathers on the back of his head will go up, make himself look really big,
Yeah.
puff himself up, sort of stand up tall, and then open his mouth as well. And that's sort of the warning of I'm not happy. I'm gonna grab you if you come any closer, sort of thing. Give him kicks and all sorts. Another whole thing. Recovered a bit.
Yeah.
You won't. I will say you won't feel it today after you finish. When you wake up in the morning, however,
Right.
you will.
Yes.
Your arm will feel stiff.
Yes. I understand.
It takes a while to sort of get used to holding your arm in that position for a period of
Yeah.
time.
Think like a
Is it heavy, Cat?
tree. It's heavy.
Yeah.
You see my arms shaking.
Yeah. Can you pull your elbow in just fractionally, just to prop it on your hip?
That's
You
what I've
can
been doing.
use
That's
both
what I've been
hands
doing.
if you want, to sort of rest your hands underneath.
Just
Like that.
lift your arm up. It's dropping off. There you go.
You get much trouble with the crows when you're flying.
The crows occasionally. So at the beginning of summer and the middle of spring we had issues with the crows, but they've reared their chicks and they've gone off, so they're not. Come on. Can we behave? Right, we'll do that again. We'll try and make it positive. So if I just pop him on you, and then I'll basically ask him to sit there for a second, let him settle down, and then I'll just put him back up again. Just so we get a positive.
Enjoy the rest of your afternoon.
Yeah, we will. Cheers. Good luck with the
Just as you go off, if you can just go down the back of the gentleman with the blue coat quietly, just because that way Mike can keep you in his eyesight, he won't be upset. Thank you.
How much of that is training? Just
The
the
stepping up,
actions that you do, the actions you're doing that you
they learn
recognise
over a
them?
period of time. So when you
So that's where we're staying, in that little beach hut. And down the Towie, some boats over there in the distance. Across the river, and we believe that that is ferry side. So we're going to walk along this berm, see what we can see. So along that hedgerow is where we come in, and down to the beach huts. You can just about see that we've got this beach almost to ourselves. Train lovers, there's a rail track at the other side. And then looking out over, must be the Bristol Channel. And then up towards this castle, so we're going up there, get a bite to eat somewhere, and then have a look around that castle. So we're not travelling too far away, and judging by these clouds it could get wet soon. So we've just come down this path through the hills down to this view, which is staggering. Then we have to go across this little bridge, and we have to go back up there. That's quite nice. And what about that for a house with a view? Cheap as chips. Right, onwards, going up there. This is windy. Llyansteffan, where we're staying, on the end of the beach, River Towie, ferry side. House. Oh, and cat again.
Hello.
In a castle, the floor's gone, so we can't go up there. But out of this hole, I can see our house from here. Beautiful. Right, to go down and get the cat. That's a bit steep. There she is. Two cars out in the estuary there. I hope they don't get stuck. That'd be quite expensive. So looking round Llyansteffan Castle, National Trust and free entry. Not a right lot here, but the views are spectacular. So over there where the trees come down to the sand, just behind the back of those trees, that's where we're staying. And then as you can see, cat again. Yep, doing some more photographs. And then ferry side, the other side of the River Towie. Shame there's a tree in the way. Yep, that's a full 360. We're even walking with a horse along the beach. It's quite windy, but it's very hot. So we've walked all the way around this peninsula, right over the top and back down the other side, joined up with this path, and then we're heading down there because we've got to find the castle, so we can just see the land is starting to drop actually, so I don't think it's too far around that corner. Just walked through the hedge. This is the area that we've just shown you, but we've just gone round a portion of the headland and there's more sea. And way over in the distance is more whales. This is beautiful. Right, through the field of cows, and Cat's not happy. Not a cow fan.
Cat don't do cows.
So we've just come down this hill into Llyansteffan. Nice little gallery there. And then behind us, as ever, Cat taking photographs. castle in at the sticks. This is the main road, and then it's dominated by this church tower. It's really nice. So we're heading up here, and then round the back we're heading towards the castle, which is, oh, if I just walk a little bit, there, up there, that's where we're heading. Anyway, onwards and forever sideways. A little bit more of Cat's birthday week. So this is the little beach hut that we've hired. Morning, Cat.
Morning, Cat.
And it's very quiet. The sea is just there, just past that bush. So we're going to have a walk. Which way are we going? We'll go this way. See you in a bit. Right, we've walked up this path, getting higher and ever higher. Come to this gate, and what a view! The sea crashing in over here. The castle is there, and we've walked right up from this beach all the way around to this point. So we're going to continue doing a semicircle, if you like, and we have to get to that castle eventually. But just love that view. That way.